Hi, I hope this is recording. It will be a bad thing if it's not.
Oh yeah, I should probably put it on this time. You get clipped over there. Perfect. Close my buttons.
Okay, so I'm back here, and
What is this? Oh,
that's the helmet. And it's looking pretty good, I would say. It's looking pretty good. Okay, so I did show the process of making the last one. That was a previous attempt, and it worked pretty well. It was pretty good, but it didn't fit me. And I could make it work. I could cut it from the back and stuff like that. But I found the whole process quite therapeutic. So I just thought, I've heard it a million times, like your pace is okay, whatever your pace is, take it slow. So I decided to take that seriously and just do the whole thing again. And I forgot to show this before painting it. The paint, again, the paint was also, again, another therapeutic thing. But it's looking pretty darn good, and it's goddamn, it's sturdy. It's fantastic. Obviously, it looks a little unclean, but that all will be cleaned up because, it's all rough because it still needs to be shaped. The parts of it that are actually final are pretty good. You can see how nice the top looks. It's a little bit jagged. So I'm thinking that I'm going to, so here's the thing. I painted it because I liked to paint, but I'm not intending to keep it like this. I kind of want it to be as smooth as possible. So I bought black paper, and I'm going to cover this in black paper. But even this is pretty darn good. I really like it, honestly, and it fits me absolutely perfectly. Look at this. Sits pretty snug. There will be oh my God, kind of strafing the back a little bit. Okay, it fits me really well. I have to be careful not to move a lot and tilt it at the right angle, but there will be a visor here covering my top of my nose, right? I will cut it a little bit more from here, have a visor here on my eyes, and then here will be a medallion, the red things over here. It's looking really good. It's looking really, really darn good. Holy shit. It is actually looking pretty good. I can't bend my head at all, but damn, this is looking really fucking good. Damn. Man. Holy shit, I can just kind of keep it like that. It's not bad. Okay. So I can sort of, this gives me sort of a closer vision to what the final product is going to look like. And what I'm going to do is, first step is, okay, so what this is, let me tilt it down a little bit so you can see the desk, ugly wires. But what this is I put a balloon, okay, and painted it with newspaper and glue, right? Learned it from Art Attack when I was young. And I took a newspaper and I folded it onto it, right? So this is a straight cylindrical newspaper that is look, you can see the edge over here, kind of, you see it, right? So what this is this is one cylinder of newspaper. Look, oh my God, yeah, you can see that, see? It's one cylinder of newspaper on a dome, on a spherical, balloon basically, which made this helmet look pretty good. And the reason why I'm telling you that, the reason why that is significant is because I'm going to do the same thing with black paper, right? And I painted it because it felt really good, but also the paint is going to be good because if there are any unclean things that make you gaps in the paper that I'm about to paste on top of it, it's going to look black underneath. So it's going to cover that. It's pretty nice. I want the surface to be like this. You see this shine? Kind of want it to look like that. the side of it. See that shine? That's what I want it to look like. So, and it turned out really well. You can see how lovely it is. It's also flat from the back. See that? That's an unintentional thing, but it turned out, I'm really glad that it's like flat over here. You know, it looks not circular, obviously, but that doesn't matter because it's going to have, first of all, there's still more work to be done. Second of all, is all that matters in the beginning is the rough shape, you know? So this is roughly exactly the shape that I want. So this is so good. This is so much better than what I thought it would be. So, there we go. The reason why this flatness is good is because it becomes a feature of the entire helmet, that the helmet is going to be flat from the back, right? So it's going to be round at the sides and flat from the back, which is super cool. I couldn't think that. It just accidentally happened, and it's pretty darn good. I love it. And it gives it this sort of edge. You see that edge? This right here, this edge, that looks so cool. So it's round over here, roughly round over here, and it ends at an edge with a flat back. How cool is that? I love it. I absolutely love it. And yeah, the front looks incredibly jagged. Because I didn't put any effort in cleaning that up, because I'm going to have to cut it with a pair of scissors. I'm going to have to cut it because the edges of it are kind of slanted like that. So it's going to be like this. This part is going to be covered with red, you know, and the red is going to end in a cross right here over the top of the visor, you know, and a medallion over here. That's why it's not very round. See, it's not round at all, actually, but it doesn't matter because it's adequately round, because the roundness of it is only going to be visible here, you know, because the top of it, I saw like images of the helmet on Google, and all the problems that I was running into. Problem number one, the jaggedness of it. I can't get it to be clean. Problem number two is it's not round. Problem number three is that I have to put paper on top of a sphere, which is a mathematical impossibility. So when I looked up the helmet online, I found that all of these issues were actually solved in the original helmet. The original helmet has these grooves over here, right? Which means that it's not perfectly circular, which means it only has to be circular at certain edges. Here, there is a square in the front of it. It'll make sense with the final helmet, but there's a square part in front of it which hides the circular part, which means it doesn't have to be circular the whole way. It just has to look circular enough from the front, and the back doesn't matter because I'm not making a movie, you know? So, yeah, this kind of sort of restores my sanity a little bit, kind of. It feels good. Feels pretty darn good. It feels kind of relieving and calming in a way, you know? I like that. Also, I am taking an incredibly long amount of time to make these videos, and that sucks. That really sucks. I want to make I really want to make a lot of videos very quickly, but I just it's difficult, you know. It's difficult not because it's difficult to just make the videos. It's difficult because I'm not doing very well, you know? In the middle of the videos, I have to cut out a lot of stuff where I will just go into thinking mode. And I don't know what's happening, but my happiness kind of comes in bursts. You know, I'm happy, and then I'm talking, and then it drains down, you know, and now I have to kind of kickstart it again somehow. So either I have to have a fake smile and talk with a fake smile, and you know, that kind of, it's not convincing because it stays the same the whole time. It's really hard to organically smile the whole time. You can see how the shape doesn't change, and after a while it becomes very creepy, you know. So that's a struggle. And this is not interesting, you know. This is not interesting as in, like, this is not engaging, right? The smile is engaging, at least. It's all tied together, you know. I somehow have to just push through and make money through this. I wish I had a little bit of money. That would make it all a lot easier because I could purchase things that would make me feel a little bit better. So, you know, it really hurts every day that I can't quite. I'm constantly running into troubles with working out, you know, exercising, because I can't comfortably do it, you know. It's challenging. Not challenging as in like, oh, the exercises are hard. It's challenging because it's just there's a lot of obstacles. I don't have access to a gym, and you don't need a gym, but you need something, and I have absolutely nothing, you know. And I'm not smart enough to just find a way. So every day when I'm not able to work out consistently, it fucks with my head. It felt pretty good when I was able to do my exercises, even like, but the amount of effort that went into it, I would go to the park, I would walk from here, and I would be very scared in the morning because I want to go in the morning, but I'm scared of being fucking stabbed or something because the roads are so empty. I don't trust it. I'm scared of being bitten by a dog. There are a lot of stray dogs. So I'm very, and also I'm struggling with anxiety right now. So my anxiety flares up and like makes it all look a lot worse. It like makes all of my paranoia much more serious than it actually is. So by the time I actually get to the park, I am so scared, like I'm shaking. And then I do the exercises, but then there's a lot of people over there and they kind of get in the way of exercising. So I can't really freely exercise. And some exercises like a bench press, you have to depend on other people for it. You need a spotter. And it's like, I saw this one dude, he was doing a bench press and his friend went away and he was sitting on his phone and he was just bench pressing and he was like, up, up, help, help. And the dude was not listening. I was the one who went to him. And I was like, dude, that's fucked up. That's messed up. What if like he dropped the weight on his chest? Like, and what if that's me, right? I can't depend on these people. I don't know them, and I'm not going to trust them with this. That's very dangerous. So I can't do exercises like that. And also the weights are always taken by someone else who's like taking them and just sitting there for an hour with that weight that I need. So I'm gonna have to work with another weight that's lesser or more. I mean, that's the highest one, so a lot of problems. The only solution I see is that I start doing this, and I put all of my focus and energy in this, and I start earning money off of it. And with that money, I can afford a gym subscription, membership, whatever, and I can go there to the gym and work out comfortably and nicely. But not working out means my mind is fucked, which means I can't put all of my energy in this. So I have to somehow push through that. Basically, I need money to be okay, but I need to be okay in order to make money. I really wish I was smarter. You know, I really wish I was smarter, that I could just find solutions like that and implement them quickly. Takes me super long to understand problems, and takes me super long to come up with a solution, and my solution is super jank and bad. And I don't feel like I'm in a position to complain. I think if I told other people about all of this stuff, they would just tell me that you're still better off than a lot of people. It's like, you know, my problems are like not valid because of that, because there's people that are suffering more than me, which is, I mean, I understand that. That's very real, not denying it, obviously. But yeah, basically I'm alone. Basically I'm completely alone, and I just have to push through these problems, and these problems are never going to be addressed. I'm going to start earning money, hopefully. I mean, that's the thing. I'm also hoping that this is going to work, but I don't think I'm charismatic enough to pull that off. It's very difficult to just keep on making videos knowing that I'm not good enough for this kind of a job. You know, this job is not really like people like me. Oh no, this job isn't for people like me. And all I'm doing is I'm just trying to ignore that. I'm just trying to ignore that part of my head that says, no, you're pretty fucking, you're not charismatic, you're ugly, you're stupid, and you're not skilled at this, so your videos aren't going to do anything. And I know that those thoughts hold everyone back, and so I'm supposed to just ignore them, and I'm just supposed to do what I want to do and focus on that. But it's really hard to focus on that when these thoughts are constantly in your head, you know? Like, I'm seeing my own face all the time, and I don't want to remove it because I think it's a really good idea to have my face. I think removing it would be robbing, because I have a face. I can use it to make expressions, and I can use it. It's a resource that I have. Even if it's not very good looking, it's a good resource. So I really want to put it in the videos. I think it'll be a good idea for the videos to perform well, you know. But I look at it constantly and I'm just like, you know, just kind of, it's like a whole mess of like a lot of thoughts, you know, like, oh, you're stupid, why are you doing this? And it's like, no, you just have to push past it somehow, right? But it's in the way, right? It's like, this is the thing that is so annoying about talking to people and seeking help, is because you talk to them and they just act like you don't know that you're supposed to push through. They're just like, you just have to just push through, just, that's not true, I know, I mean, I don't know if it's true or not, but I know I'm supposed to push through. I get it, but how? Like, how are you supposed to, when you're editing your video, and you're constantly thinking like you're stupid? How are you going to judge properly whether that part in the video is good enough to be in the video or not? Do I edit it out? I kind of want to edit out the whole thing, right? I want to throw out the whole video. So how do you like measure and judge the quality of the video? Because you're supposed to post whatever you think is good, right? But you have all of these thoughts which tell you that everything is bad about this, so I'm not supposed to post. So basically, when you talk to other people, they're always so annoying because they're just like, you're just supposed to do it, don't think too much about it, okay, but you're also supposed to judge it with your own heart, like you're supposed to judge it like whatever looks good to you, right? So it's up to you, but your depression and stuff, not clinical depression, I mean, you know, your problems are preventing you from posting it. Your problems are telling you don't post it, but you're supposed to ignore that, but also listen to every other thought in your head. And you're just supposed to like magically know which thoughts to listen to and which thoughts not to listen to, right? So that's the problem with do whatever you want, because you can't do whatever I want because I want to kill myself. Like you clearly don't want me to do that, right? Oh yeah, you should actually do whatever you want. Oh, you want to kill yourself? You should do that. You know, like, no, you clearly don't want me to do that. So I'm just supposed to magically know to ignore the thoughts about killing myself. I shouldn't listen to that, but also I should do everything my heart says. Like, what? No, that doesn't make any sense. That's not how it works, okay? Yeah. That's why it's like, it's really useless to talk to anyone, because everyone you talk to is just like, it's the same. They either don't know, which is fine, right? But you rarely ever meet people who are like upfront and honest about the fact that they don't know how to help you, right? Also, they're not helping you because they don't know how to, right? And two, which is most kind of people who will just say the most dumb shit to you. You know, you're supposed to trust yourself, trust your inner voice, be yourself. Okay, that doesn't help. You know, I don't know. Like, if I trust my inner voice, I'm going to do bad things. So I definitely shouldn't do that. Definitely shouldn't do that. I mean, even right now, I'm like, I came here, so it's 11. I'm gonna stay here for the whole night. But I came here to make videos, and I'm making this to clear my mind a little bit, make myself feel a little bit better. I don't feel good. I feel pretty bad. I feel really bad. Sorry, that must be annoying. I was doing this thing with the clip. Sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna somehow that's why it takes me so long to make this video, because it doesn't really take that long. It's not that hard. It's just a lot of mental burden, you know? Like, I want to do it, but I don't want to do it. I want to record, but also, I think the biggest thing that is terrible about all of this is that I'm doing this with the intention of trying to earn money, because I really need money. You know, money is the biggest thing that I need right now. Because these videos I'm making without any intention of making money, and it feels pretty good to make these. But that one is difficult to make because, you know, in order to make money, you're supposed to make good videos, and I don't think my first video is going to, like, I'm not thinking it's a good video. It's not a good video. The whole point of this and that video and all of these is to be binge worthy, you know, be just good enough that somebody has a good time if they're watching it, not in pursuit of quality, but in pursuit to kill time, you know. So I'm trying to put in as much of my effort as possible because I don't have access to a lot of good quality stuff, right? So I can't really make very high quality content, right? So I'm just trying my best to make as high quality as I can so that it's good enough for you to binge, right? And the only thing that I'm hoping is that this will propel me into, it will get me used to the process, right? So I know exactly how to edit the whole thing, and then I will try to rack my brain to come up with as good concepts as I possibly could for videos, good ideas, and those videos will maybe do well a little bit, and they will bring people to these videos, which I hope they like it. I think I have good plans. I think I put in. I don't know if I have good plans, but these are the best plans that I could conjure up with my mind. That I know for a fact, that these are the best that I can do. This is the best that I can do. And that's definitely true. I'm doing absolutely everything, and if it doesn't work out, that's okay. But I'm doing this, I'm pushing through, and I'm doing this just so I can say that later on when it all fails, I can say that I tried my best. I really did. I have spent every single day for the past 2.5 months now, trying to get these videos done, trying to make it as good quality as I could. Each time I would do something, I'd feel like, no, I can do a little bit better. I can do a little bit better. And that's, at some point you just have to give up and just post it. Yeah. But I'll do that. I'm not going to be satisfied with the video when I post it, but that's okay. It's still, it is the best I can do. Man, 30 minutes. Oh. I still don't feel good. I just want to keep talking until I feel good. But at this point, I've had enough practice to know that's not going to happen. I'm going to spend the rest of the night not feeling good, and that's just how it's going to be. Sucks, but that's how it is. Hopefully, soon enough, I'll be in a better place, and I can start to finally live my life